fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Saturday the 21st of October 2023. I hope you are doing well, and I hope you got more sleep than I did last night. I was feeling very tired actually yesterday, but I realized that I was just going to watch some YouTube before I fell asleep, and the vote for the US speaker came on, and I was interested to see if Jordan would lose, and if so, would the number of defectors increase or decrease. So that was good news. I watched it all the way through, and then I fell asleep, and then it poured with rain in the night, really a deluge of rain. It was so loud. And for people who don't know, I have my garden often floods, and it means I have to get up and kind of watch. If it's going to flood, I have to drive my car outside. So I was awake watching the rain for hours. And what else? Then I watched TV again, and I watched the Cheese Bro, the Gorgonzola Bro, the Edam Bro plead guilty to one count, and what a sweetheart deal he got. No prison time, 5-year probation, possibly 3-year probation, and a $5,000 fine or something, and writing a letter. Wow, he really seemed to get away with it. But anyway, the reason, of course, being we know that he is going to have to testify. And then I happened to click on another video which showed his lawyer. Now, I just watched the whole thing, watched him confess in court, blah, blah, blah. And then afterwards, his lawyer was interviewed outside. What a POS. What a disgusting creep. He's obviously a MAGA lawyer. And basically, he kind of refuted the fact that his client had just pleaded guilty. I mean, he just said, oh, well, they gave him this no prison deal because if he'd been the architect of this plot to overturn the election, he never would have got away with this plea deal. And basically, I mean, it was awful. He kind of refuted without exactly refuting, kind of implied, and all of this nonsense. And he was asked, so your client is going to have to give evidence, and he said, well, maybe not. Maybe he won't be called. And if he does have to be called, well, it won't make anybody else look bad anyway. It was such a bunch of lies. It was so ridiculous. But anyway, the real justice, the real lawyers, like Fawny Willis, are doing very well. And who else is doing quite well? Of course, Letitia James and Jack Smith are all doing pretty well so far. So although it takes forever, there will be some justice at the end of it. Okay, let's get on with the Guardian expert level game. This is probably a mistake. I haven't had breakfast, and I haven't had much sleep, so I probably should put this off until later. But anyway, let's get on with it. I can see 7 blocking across here. That's going to put 7 in one of those squares, blocking back that way. 7 up here, 7 down here. This is the one expert level game of the week that the Guardian supplies us. We have 1 blocking across here, and we have 1 coming back, and then the 1 up here. That's going to give us a 1 in that square. Now we have our 9 blocking across here, so 9 in those 3 squares. That's going to put 9 up there. That was a pretty obvious thing to see, wasn't it? Can we go back in the other direction? Let's see, we've got 3, 5, 2. So that's going to put 3, 5, 2 into those squares there, isn't it? 2, 3, and 5. Okay, they're in different columns, so we won't be able to get that. But it's also going to put 3, 5, 2 here. We're not quite as fortunate. We've got the 3 and the 5. We don't know about the 2 just yet, though. All right. So what's missing up here then? 4, 6, 8, is it? Okay. And back over here. So our 7, 1, 9, is it? We've got a 1. We've got 9. Okay, so this is going to be 2, 4, 6, I think, and we've only got the 4. All right, so time to go a bit more conventionally. After that nice little gift of a center horizontal shoot there with lots of stuff to see. Did I work it all out? Did I work out the middle block here? I'm not sure that I did. Do I have to look at this again? Yes, I do, because look, I see 4s blocking up like this, right? Now, where did I place the 4? 719 there. So the 4 has to be in this section down here, doesn't it? Blocking back there. And that will be our 4. So 719 over there. And this is... Oh, I can't work it out now. It's too much to keep in my head again. Three. So 3s are there and there. What else is it? 7, 4. Okay, that's the intersecting stuff across here. Right, let's click on the digits and see what else we can find now. 1's blocking up like so, will give me a 1 up there. Our 2 in those squares, so that means 2s are going to be there. Three blocks across here and up here, so 3 in those 2 squares, 3 across this way and up here. That gives me a 3 there, so 3 down, 3 up, 3 across here. Here's our 3. 2 blocks like this now, here's our 2. And 5 is our missing number, right? 5 across there. 5 to the bottom. So 5 here now. Over here, 5s. Over here, over here. I hear the 5s are calling. Right, don't have any completed digits yet. Let's have another quick look. Go back to the beginning because I got slightly lost there. 2s. Okay, 3s. Oh, it sounds like it started to rain again. Can't believe it. It's been raining all night. Endless rain, really. Where's the 6? Ah, looks like we don't have a 6. How about that? So we definitely know that 6s are in those squares there. 6s are here and there, right? But we don't know anymore. Okay. Seven down here, 7 across there. There's our 7. This is a pair of 6 and 8 over here, isn't it? So we've got 8s like this. We've got 8s there because we've got 8s up here. And there and there. And okay, so 8 blocks across here. So this is the only possibility of an 8. Let's unclick this. 8s are in these squares. So this is the only possible square in this column for an 8. So that is our 8, and this is our 6, our first 6 on the board. 9 up here, 9 up there, there's our 9. Nine across here and down there. Four blocks across here, that gives me a 4 in this square, and 6 is going to finish this block. Missing numbers down here are in this column are 2, 5 and 8. We've got 2 and 8 together, so that's going to be our 5. So 5 up here, 5 down there, there's our 5. And that's finished. 5 is our first completed digit. 8 blocks up here, so that's our 8. Then the 8s go down here like so. That means that's our 8. This is our 2. And the missing digit here is 3. 3 blocking down here, there's our 3. And what's here? 2 and 6. 6 blocks across here, here's our 6. There's our 2. 2 across here with the 2s going down like so. There's 2. Right, let's see, what are we looking for here? 1 and something, so the 1 blocking down here gives me a 1 there. The missing number 3. 3 going, this hasn't really turned out to be much of an expert level puzzle, is it? And I don't think we're going to be stuck with any logic conundrum at the end. It doesn't seem like it's going to go that way. I could be wrong, of course. I sometimes have made that mistake before, but it just doesn't look like it at the moment. 8's blocked like that, so here's our 8, and the missing digit here is 7. What are we left with? 4 and a 6, I guess. Right, so what else? 1 up here, 1 down here, 1 across there. There's our 1. 1, 3, 5 are now finished. Seven blocks this square here, so that's the location of 7, and this would be a 6. And what are we left out? That's 6, 9, I guess. So 9 is one of our missing digits, 9 blocking down here and 9 blocking across here. That gives me a 9 there. The last number here is a 7. And what are we left with here? 4 and 8, is it? 8 blocking down here. There's the 8. This will be our 4. 4 blocks down here. Here's our 4. This is our 6. 2. Oh no, we don't need 2. What do I need here? 4 and 8, is it? Yeah. Okay, let's just see what's left. 2s are in those, those squares there. 4s are in these squares and these squares. 6. Here's the missing number in this row, which I neglected. 6 down here, 6 up there. There's our 6. And 8 blocking up here will give us an 8 here, and this will be a 4, of course. 4's going up, means that that's our 4. And what do we have across here? 7 blocking across here, and 7 up there. The last number to get here is 9, I think. Okay, then the 9 blocks back that way, so here's our 9. The missing number here is a 6. So this is actually a very easy game. Even though there was just, even though actually digit 6 was missing right from the beginning, it wasn't really necessary. So not a difficult game, I think. It's definitely not really up to the level of expert, even with a number missing. So that's our Guardian expert level puzzle for a Saturday. I'm going to probably go back to bed if it's raining and have breakfast and enjoy my weekend. And I hope you do the same in whichever order you feel like. Bye-bye.